What's going on, everyone? It's Sean Mitchell, Co-Listings Denver real estate agent, coming to you from my mobile office, aka my car. This is a market update for August 2018. The new stats for last month just came out, so I'm bringing them to you so you can be informed as to whether you should hold on to your existing real estate investment or investments and/or start your real estate search. I'm starting to see a lot of my friends in my real estate network across the country talk about a real estate slowdown or maybe a real estate correction. Is that so? Do I believe it? I'm not so quick to embrace it just yet. Let's dive into some of the data so you can make a decision on what's going on locally in the Denver metro real estate market. We're going to cover 4 sets of data. Number 1, days on market. 2, months of housing inventory. 3, number of new listings. And then lastly, sale price, average and median sale price. Let's go ahead and jump into the first one, days on market. What we saw in the month of July was it took 7 days for a house to sell. That was a 15% month over month increase. And if we look at the big picture, a 5-year look back, we see that there's normal ebbs and flows, peaks and valleys. And I believe that we're now starting to come out of that summer peak season and into the winter months. And you can see I've added a trend line for the next 12 months, and it's trending down based on the last 5 years. Obviously, if I were to look at a little bit larger of a picture, we'd see it a little bit less aggressive, but still I think it would be a downward trend as far as how long it's taking to sell a house. Months of housing inventory, 2 months. So that means that if there were no new houses put on the market, it would take 2 months to exhaust that inventory. And that's 100% month over month increase from the month before. Again, looking at a big picture, 10 years back, you can get a really good idea about what the real estate market looked like back in 2008. And as it started to slow down in the Denver market, we saw in 2013, there was about 16 months of housing inventory. That was really the bottom of the market. Since then, we've been seeing a downward trend with this super tight inventory. And over the last 2 to 3 years, it's been 1 month or 2 months of inventory consistently. This uptick from 1 month of inventory to 2 months of inventory in July, I think is pretty normal. Now, if we start to see 3 months of inventory, then it might cause me to think something differently than just a normal seasonal slowdown. Number of new listings, 3,999 homes. That was a 13% decrease month over month. So a little bit less homes on the market than the month before. Here's the big picture. It looks pretty consistent, right? Over the last 2 or 3 years, we see peaks and we see valleys. This looks like a normal slowdown. Sale price, $450,000. That's median. That's about a 1% increase month over month. Nothing super big. I think it's pretty consistent with what we're seeing annually. And if we look 12 months out, you can see the trend line is up and to the right, which, as I've mentioned in previous videos, fantastic if you're a homeowner, maybe a little bit more challenging for a home buyer. In summary, if you own a house or own real estate investments and you're looking to maximize a return on investment, this is probably a hold steady, because as it looks right now, we may be seeing a slowdown in the short term. Long term, things look very healthy. Now, if you are looking to put your house on the market, there's no better time than now, in my opinion. The inventory is limited, it's short, and if you put your house on the market and you price it right, I'm pretty confident that you're going to have no problem selling it with multiple offers to pick from. If you are a home buyer or thinking about starting that home buying process, you're probably in the best position right now to find a house at the best price as we kind of move into that short-term slowdown for the winter. So just keep that in mind, but also keep in mind that interest rates are going up, and in 12 months from now, houses will be more expensive than they are right now. That concludes this market update for the Denver metro area, August 2018. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free and put them down below. And if you have not subscribed and liked my channels and pages, please do that as well so you can be updated when I do the next market update next month. I will see you on the next video.